Hey guys, it's iRacing Chewy side, and here's a track guide for Indy. If you couldn't already tell because of the brakes. But anyways, we're on a new build, that's why it's a day later than normal. And you might notice some stuttering in this because something happened since the update. I don't know what, but it stutters now. So not only is this going to be a track guide, I'm also going to cover some things about the build itself. Only a few things, it's not going to take too long. Anyways, let's slap up that keys to the race card and start talking about some things. So the pit road speed is 60 miles per hour, which is actually one of the quickest pit roads. Not sure what the pace car speed was, you'll see it if I figured it out by the time I edited this. Anyways, number one is going to be tires again, but it might be slightly different. So some things have changed with camber and stuff, and it's not as crazy, and ride heights are different, but it's not too big of a difference for the fixed. So tires might be better, I doubt it, but we can always hope. I don't know if that was really a topic, but number two, I don't know, it's really like a one-groove racetrack. It's really hard to go side by side here. You want to maximize your exits of the actual, exits of the corner, like 4 and 2. Not the short shoot exit, but the one after that. That's kind of important because you get that long run down the back stretch or front stretch. And number 3 would be hell fuel. Sometimes we go green for quite a long time here. And, fuel mileage. I ran out of gas on the last lap before coming that close, so that's something to keep an eye on. I'm guessing somewhere between 30 and 40 laps. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, let's move on to the pit road exit. Alright, here we are at pit road, doing 60 down pit road. You're going to come up on the exit here, the green cones. You can accelerate as hard as you can now, but we got to keep it within the parameters of the track. That includes the grass right here, and I'm not sure if you can go over this line. I'm not sure if anything has changed since last time, but even with the blue cone, you still had to do this. Or, even without it. You see, I kind of went in the grass there, then there was the blue cone on exit. And in case you missed it, from my little mistake there, that probably would have got me a penalty, but stay inside these white lines. There's the blue cone because it was fast. Had to slow-mo it. Alright, here we are about to take our lap. Fix setup that, the one they updated with the build, which might be a little bit different, I'm not sure. Anyways, we're using that. Fixed setup, default weather, 64% brake bias, 12-to-1 steering, and that's about it. No other changes, so we're just gonna, do our lap. And here you wanted to already get a good run out of 4 to set yourself up. So anyways, let's watch this lap. And there we have it for a really long 50.0. Now you can stay tuned after this lap for, me talking about the build. Not much footage in there, but still, something to, if you want to learn about that, what's new. You can go ahead and just tune out now if you want, or you can stay for the detailed breakdown of this, and then we'll talk about that. So let me back that up. Alright, so I think the hardest part of this track is turn 1 because you can't see half the time because of the shading. So let's make our way to 1. Now we're looking at the 1 and this caution light. I'm sort of breaking in between. Actually, let's slow-mo that and find out. Oh yeah, literally right after the 1 marker is where I'm getting on the brakes, letting off the gas, and see I'm turning down. And pretty much once I get to this opening in the shade here, and as we're sort of passing this cone and the thingy on the wall, that's where I'm letting off the brakes. I'll just keep letting off until it starts to roll. Now, I might have gotten too much, and I let it roll too far because I had to kind of use the throttle, but this might be a good thing because it gets you to turn the car with the gas. So here we go into the short shoot. I'm usually always use this as a reference, but you kind of missed it. This little camera up here, you know, sort of when I'm thinking my car's passing under it, you know, that's what I'm getting on. I damped the brakes a little bit to get it set up for the, you know, the rest of the corner. You see I hit the brakes there just enough to get the front end down. We're going to let it roll all the way down to underneath the line, right against the curb. You can see once I got it pointed, I pretty much stayed in the gas. Alright, here we are going into the start of 3. I'm going to start braking here at this 1 marker. Again, while turning down. You kind of want to have a sort of a straight approach to the corner here. It gets really weird right here. I can't explain it. It gets sort of loose, but not really. See, once that happened, it got a tiny bit loose, but then the front end started pushing. Don't know if you can see that, but again, once we're at the center of the apex of this corner, right against the curb, we're on the gas. We're going to come out to the exit of this wall, and then... Alright, here we are going into the last corner. We're breaking at this little thingy here. Looks like a gate of some sort, and like we did in the other corner, we're dabbing the brakes to get the front end down, and then we're going to let it roll. So you see me get off the gas, on the brakes, dab it just a little bit, and I'm on the gas a little bit, letting it roll down to the middle here. Once we're at the apex, we power off, full throttle. Use all of the racetrack, and that's going to power you down the front stretch, and hopefully, you know, if you get a good run, it'll blow you by somebody. And that gets you a 50.0, which is the best I'm going to do. I know there's a 49 in there because, well, I screwed up a lap and I had it, but screwed it up, hit the wall at a 4. So that's it for this one. You know, as I said, we're going to do a build. There's one of those stutters right there. Anyways, we're going to do a build review and we'll get on to next week. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm racing Chewy side for now.